Let's take a look at concatenation. Concatenation. So what does concatenation mean? Concatenation is the term for joining two pieces of text together, or strings if you're talking about Java. So why not just say add them together? Well, addition is already defined in Java as addition of two numbers. When we concatenate text, we combine them into one large piece of text. Take snow and ball, concatenate them together, and the result will be snowball. The print statement can take any or all of these things as input and display them with concatenation: literals, variables, and expressions. Let's look at the plus operator. Let's read this line of code. System.out.println hello plus world. This would print hello world. We concatenated the two pieces of text, in this case string literals hello and world. The plus operator, when strings are involved, will perform a concatenation operation on the operands. Note that there is no space between hello and world because we didn't explicitly put one there. Let's look at a simple example. When we need to print out how many points a player has in a game, we do it without concatenation. We've been doing it with something like this. Int points equals 100, that's our variable. And then we use a print statement, you have, and another print statement for the points variable. And we finish off the sentence with print line of points with a period. So we've constructed a sentence together. Using concatenation, however, this becomes one line and much less code, and I would say it's a lot easier to read. So we have a variable int points equals 100, and then system.out.println you have plus points. When you run the program, it'll print you have 100 points. Remember, Java abides by the order of operations. This works for concatenation too. In fact, concatenation, the plus operator, shares precedence with the plus addition operator. So you really execute from left to right, and concatenation is executed at the same time as addition and subtraction. Let's look at the code sample. Int a equals 4, int b equals 6, system.out.println, string literal a plus b equals, concatenated with parentheses a added to b, close parentheses. And this would print a plus b equals 10. Remember, the parentheses are evaluated first, therefore the arithmetic expression a plus b is evaluated before the concatenation. If you left off the parentheses, then you would get a plus b equals 46. And that's because a would be concatenated and then b would be concatenated. So let's look at some actual code. Okay, so I have a program here set up for us to do some print statements. So let's just put cats. Cats equals 3 cats. We have 3 cats. We're not a crazy cat lady with 50 cats. We got 3 cats. And we want to print out a sentence. I have 3 cats. And of course, I'm going to use the cats variable to indicate how many cats. I mean, after all, in the future, maybe cats is equal to a different value. So let's go ahead and run this. And we see I have 3 cats. And this is a concatenation. So let's look at other things we can concatenate. This is an example of concatenating strings with ints, but you can concatenate strings with other strings. And we saw that with hello and world. I like to put a space in one of them so that they aren't stuck together. So that's an option. Let's do an exclamation mark there. We can run this. Should be hello space world. We can do it with literals as well. So let's see. Temperature is, close quotes, plus, and we're going to put in some number. So let's say it's 72.5 degrees. So that is a double literal, and you'll see that that concatenates as well. So concatenation is really easy. The one thing you have to be careful of is, let's say we're going to introduce a different variable. We're going to say we have 2 dogs. But this time, what we want to say is I have a certain number of pets, right? So I'm going to have cats plus dogs, number of pets. So we see that um, with 3 cats and 2 dogs, we would have 5 pets. So let's run this and see what the outcome is. And it says that I have 32 pets. Well, that's not what I expected. I might have expected to have 5 pets. And that's because it's the order of operations goes from left to right, and concatenation and addition go from left to right. So what happens is this gets executed first. I have cats is executed, and that turns into I have 3. And then this will be concatenated onto I have cats. So I'm sorry, I have 3. So then it'll say I have 3 too. And then lastly, it'll concatenate with pets. So I have 2 pets. So be careful. If you don't want it to concatenate your numbers, make sure you surround it in parentheses so that the parentheses occur first in the order of operations. And that's what I'm looking for. So that's a common mistake, so look out for that. All right, I hope you've seen some good examples of how to use concatenation. Good luck with your projects.